Welcome to another edition of Around Our Area. I'm Cece Stone with News Channel Nebraska, and we're here in Norfolk on 4th and Phillip, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes, 4th and Phillip Avenue. And we're here at the Norfolk Community Garden, and I'm here with Mr. Dr. Jeffrey Reeb. How are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine today.
Great. Well, thanks so much for having us out here, first of all.
Okay, thanks for being here.
You know, I run by here every single morning, and I don't know if people know that this community garden is here. Can you tell us a little bit about what it's about and how it started?
Well, first of all, how it started was back in 2011, the church, First United Methodist, had this lot that wasn't really being used, and I had kind of thought about possibly setting up gardens here. What I didn't know is that Sherry Kneifel and others were already kind of planning that. So when I brought what I thought was a good idea, they had already thought of that. And Sherry had done some research working with what was called the Big Garden Project. And there was some funding available to kind of get started with tools and different things that need to happen for this kind of thing to become a reality. And she got started, and together there was a group of about 8 or 10 of us that put it together and drew out the plans for the garden spaces and drew up some rules and all those things that need to happen for something like this to happen.
Okay, and I've seen it, grow. I mean, it looks really good right now. And so can people from the community just stop by? How does that work?
Yes, it's set up so that there's 33 10 by 20 plots, and they're set up where people can just go ahead and talk to someone at the church. It started out to be Sherry Kneifel, and then Deb Taylor has been in charge of it for quite a while.
First United Methodist Church, right across the street.
Right across the street from here. And if there's a plot available, and people can ask and request that plot, they don't have to be from the church, just anybody who wants to have use. It's kind of a first come, first serve type of thing. And they pay $30 for the 10 by 20 plot, and that covers the tilling of the plot, and also the water is provided, and for the whole season.
Okay, and so do you have people that come out here and take care of it, or is it up to them to take care of their own?
Right.
Yeah.
So if an individual chooses to have a plot, they're expected to plant it and weed it and harvest it, and water it. The water is provided, but not the watering. They have to actually apply
they have to do the
fertilizer.
So.
Another aspect that was intended for this project was to provide a quiet space for not only just the gardeners, but for anybody else walking by. They can stop and have a seat on the little bench over there. That was provided by Faith Regional Services, or this little arbor here that Waste Connections provided. There's these nice quiet spots that people can just sit and reflect, maybe read a book.
Yeah.
And speaking of books, I think it was last year or the year before, and her husband had built a little library that's in the other corner over there. So you can actually grab a book from there and read it and exchange a book. So.
What a nice thing to add to our community here in Norfolk. Well, thank you so much for having us out here. If you want a garden, what's a good way that they can get a hold of you if they're interested for next time, or can they call the church? How does that work?
Yeah, I would recommend calling United Methodist Church.
Okay.
And probably ask for Pam Hansen or whoever would be in charge of the gardens. That can change as time goes on.
Sure.
But if they call the church and express interest in the garden, they'll find somebody who will help them get on the list, a waiting list if there is, or if there's one, they probably can just go ahead and jump in and get one.
All right, well, let's go play in the garden. I'm ready to. I'm Cece Stone with News Channel Nebraska. That's going to wrap up another edition of Around Our Area. And we're here in Norfolk at the Norfolk Community Garden with Dr. Jeffrey Reeb.